Hi friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So today we are going to use the new cloud technique you can use for jewelry or pop sockets or different epoxy or UV resin things that you're doing. So I'm going to be using this to make a memory keychain. This is a little hard. So my sweet baby Chloe, so she is my Wheaten, and she passed away. So she already hit 14 and was now working on 15. And she is just the best dog ever. The best dog ever. And I love her so much. She is the greatest dog in the world, and she has meant so much to me. If you watch me from the beginning, then you would know, she always liked to lay in my craft room with me. And when I first started, I used to put her at the end of my videos, but she got to where she didn't like to get up. And so I stopped, putting her in my videos, and she started getting confused, and this last year she's just been more and more and more confused. And I haven't wanted to put her down because she really hasn't, seemed to be in pain or anything. And I don't know, maybe that was selfish of me, but I didn't want to do it. But she woke up and she couldn't move her back leg. So it was time. I unfortunately had to have her put down. And, it sucks. So Chloe started out as my daughter's dog. My daughter bought her, and when she went to college, she was staying with me. And after college, my daughter let her just stay with me because I had gotten so attached to her. I always said that she was, sent to me to help me get through like that empty nest syndrome, and my daughter, growing up and going to college, because so she was actually born the same day my daughter graduated high school. So yeah. But anyways, so I wanted to make a keychain for her that, to keep. And I thought about different things. I was going to do some flowers, but then I thought, this would be like the nicest thing to do. So this is just some bar soap. I use Dial. You can use Ivory, just, a clean, clear white bar soap. Now I'm using this, this is a Wheaten. I believe this one came from Moxie. I believe it's been a bit since I bought it, so I don't remember exactly now, but yeah. Anyways, so I have my Wheaten. I'm taking off the back side. Of course, you would do this on whatever it is that you want to use. And I'm also using my Resin Rockers hard vinyl. I'm getting near the end, so I sort of have it upside down right now. My soap, you want to use a white clear soap. I used Dial. You can use Ivory, whichever works for you, whatever you have. I cut a piece off, I put it in the microwave. I did wet it, and then I put it in the microwave for 15 seconds. I've also done this using toilet paper. However, I haven't, with the toilet paper, I haven't done that under UV resin. I guess I should probably try it. I've only used the toilet paper under epoxy, and it works great for making clouds as well as waves. So for this one, I'm gonna just start out by putting a light coat. Sorry, I'm a little out of it, but it's probably more than a light coat. But I'm gonna just put a coat of UV resin on. And then I also have some pieces that I cut using my Cricut. So Chloe was with me through the start of YouTube, so I thought that it was only fitting that I do a video you know, for her. If you've never met a Wheaten, they are the most amazing dogs. I'm just gonna get the bubbles out. Now, since I'm using like just these acrylic pieces, I don't mind using like my lighter. If I was doing this in a mold, I personally don't like using a lighter or torch because you can ruin your mold. I'm just going to take my toothpick and I'm going to pick up some pieces to make my clouds. And sometimes I do like to, you know, put it on a little piece of paper and sort of mush it out and make it a little bit more planned. That's all depending on what you want. The first time I did this, I thought that I was filming and I wasn't, but I did this cute little, did it in like a pendant when I circle mold, and it was so cute. I'm gonna put this in now for 4 minutes. And then, so mine that I have right here. So this is folk art, and this is the watercolor, but it's an acrylic paint. And I just put the tiniest amount of paint in here. And you see what's on my toothpick, like that's all that I'm putting in there. Oh, I don't want to do it in front of the light. Sorry, I wanted to show you, but I shouldn't be in front of the light because it'll ruin my stuff, because it'll make it hard. So I'm just letting that go. And then as soon as my piece has been under for 4 minutes, I'll take it out and I'll put this on. So I'm gonna take it out. I'm just gonna turn off my light so it doesn't mess up my stuff. And I'm gonna just put this one over it. And you can make this as dark as, you know, you want, but I wanted this to be like a really, really light color. All right, so there's that. Now, I will need to put like just one more light little coat over this to make it a little bit more shiny, because, you know, it's sort of like what happens with the soap. It gets like a weird texture to it. I'm gonna do this side first. And I did, you know, definitely use more like UV resin than I need. My brain's a little out of it. Okay, so I'm gonna just take off this side now. And you can kind of, you'll be able to see how it looks. Oh yeah, see, so you can see how pretty that cloud look is. It's just really pretty. And it's perfect. At least I think it's perfect. So now I've got my wings, and you know, it's a little bit weird trying to get them so that they wouldn't be super small but would fit on my piece. So the way I measured it was, you know, just sort of like up over the tail there. And I used this. This is a cricket, and it's like a pearly white. And then this piece sort of came out. I need to put that in. And then because this is so small, like there were some pieces that were a little bit harder to weed out. So I thought that I would do those after I put it on. So I'm just gonna pull those little pieces out. I just can't believe that she's gone. She's been with me for so long. So long. I have so many memories with her. And I'm glad that she got to meet Reese and Raina. I feel like especially Reese, like she took to him so much, you know? All right, so now my Chloe, sort of like the same thing. I have some pieces in there that I'm gonna have to pull out that I was having a hard time getting out because they were so small. And then there it goes. That piece just did not want to come out. Darn it. I just stuck the little halo to my thing here. And then the little halo. So sweet. All right, so now I'm just going to put a little bit of not too much this time. I'll do better about not putting too much. Right, so now we'll put this in. Oh yeah, that looks good. I did decide I'm going to go just a little bit darker on the back side here. All right. All right, so I went ahead and, you know, when I did the back, I added a little bit more blue to it, so to make it more of a sky. But here is what it looks like. This is the soap clouds, and they look really pretty. So you can imagine these in like a little pendant, how, you know, like a little round pendant, how pretty that would be. I might do another one and show you guys. But yeah, I was gonna do some epoxy this week anyway, so I just can't believe that my Chloe is gone. And I know that it's her time, and you know, I'm so blessed and so grateful to have her for going on 15 years, but I haven't been without her in 15 years. Like, I mean, I know that we have the two puppies that we found, but I don't know, it's just not the same. And Chloe is my baby. We've been through so much together. I hope that she feels okay, you know? I know that she's in good hands. So this might sound silly, and I'm sorry, I know this video is like all over the place, but my brain is just a little messed up right now. So, but this might sound silly, but I went on Etsy, and I don't know if you guys ever watch Raina and the Rainbow Bridge on TikTok, and she is like the greeter for for pets coming to the Rainbow Bridge. So anyways, I went on Etsy and I put in to have a video done for Chloe because I felt like it was something I'd be able to like have a good, like, goodbye memory for her. So I am looking forward to, you know, seeing that. And I think that will be, you know, super nice, you know. Anyways, maybe it's silly, but I thought it would make me feel better. So this is gonna be a good keychain. But I really do like this cloud look a lot. It's so pretty, and I think it was just so fitting for this. Now I wanted to do pink on my, even though you won't really see it so much, but I just wanted to because everything on here is blue, and you know, it's for my Chloe. So I want to do pink for my string. So I'm going to take this nice bright pink because she was just such a bright part of my life. And so I'm using that, and then I've got this rainbow I'm going to use. I thought, you know, that's fitting because she went over the rainbow bridge. And then I'm going to do these purples and green with it, and I've got my keychain. So like always, I'm just going to take this, I cut it off a bigger piece than I need, and I folded it in half, and then it's going to go through my keychain loop there, or whatever it is that you're going to have on this side of your project, right? So now I keep these two ends together. Let me just cut them so they're even, makes it easier. All right, so these two, and this is, by the way, this is on a cord. This is wax cord from Hobby Lobby. You can get it other places. That's just where I get it. And I personally really like this wax cord for doing these. It makes everything so easy. So I'm gonna go green. You can go in whatever order you want. And then purple. I personally, on keychains, I like to do 5 beads. No matter what the size of the beads, I like to do 5. And then I'm gonna put on my rainbow. Oh, now I've got 3, so now I need to open it up, and I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna put them only on 1. So purple, then my green, and I just double check that I'm good with my setup, and then I'm going to put it over my end, my next piece, whatever that's going to be. Now I take my string and I go back through my last 2 beads, the ones that I only did 1 string. Now I'm going to go back through so that there's 2 strings in them. Okay, and then what I do is I take this and I do a surgeon's knot. So cross, over, and over. And then I'm going to pull this really tight. And you don't want your stuff to get twisted in there, like your string to get twisted, because it makes it harder to pull it tight. And sorry, just the fact that I had it held up made it a little bit more difficult. Don't do it holding up like I did. Do it flat, because then everything's nice and... See, I got it twisted because I was holding it up to show you guys. I'm just going to pull this out and then redo it. Surgeon's knot. pull it as tight as you can. And then I like to get, if I'm using these kind of long keychains, now these are smaller beads because of the colors that I wanted, so it's a little harder. But I like to try and get at least part of this first loop down in my keychain. I mean, down in the, there we go. I just feel like it makes everything a little bit tighter. Now that's only, of course, if I have, you know, one of those types of keychains. All right, so now I'm just gonna knot it again. And then one more time. The garbage truck is here. And then I'm gonna cut it close. Now, if you want to, you can burn your edges. I don't. And then also some people right here, hold on, let the garbage truck go by. All right, some people like to put super glue or some sort of glue, you know, down in here when they're sticking their knot in. I myself don't, because I've just not seen a need to. Now on the bigger beads, I don't even have to push it. I can just twist it and it'll go in, but these littler beads don't. And then I have this little piece of pink. Now for me, you know, like I said, I wanted this little piece of pink. I could have definitely, you know, used a different color on there if I wanted, so that I wouldn't have that bright piece there, but it's what I wanted. And here is my keychain for my baby girl. And I like how it turned out. I love the clouds on it, and then it's got the little rainbow. And this will be my keychain that I use from here on out. And I love it. All right, well listen, I hope you guys like it. And again, I'm sorry for my rambling today. I just still can't believe that my baby is, I can't believe that she's gone. So I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful day, friends, and I'll see you later. Bye.